Hello, and welcome to the Jers TV for the halftime review show. It is Aberdeen 0, Rangers 1. What do you think of that, boys?
Yeah,
Good first
well, I
half?
mean, it was a okay first half. I think we should probably be at least two, or even three goals up. The one where Fernandez got chopped off. I think he was a bit unlucky, considering. I mean, what else he meant to do with your arms in that position? I think not for a header, but I think it's still a good first half. We're leading, can't really complain too much.
Yeah, I know. Just going on that point about the goal being chalked off for offside, for a foul. Honestly, I cannot understand how that has been given as a foul. The goalkeeper's got to be stronger in that situation for me. What's he meant to do with his arms? He can't jump with his arms by his side. He's got to be stronger. If the goalkeeper's coming, he's got to take everything with him, and he didn't do that. We've got Ryan joining us as well. How you doing, Ryan, mate?
Right,
It's cool, pal. Yep. Look as if I'm a bit dark there. Hold on a second.
it
It's what
seems a wee bit
right.
dark there.
My eyes were away there.
But
Might get a
yeah,
game for.
what do you think of that first half, Ryan, mate?
I think that referee's an absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
That's an absolute joke. Honestly, I ain't laughed in my life. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Aye. I mean, I seen a point. A guy from a bowling club made a point. Rangers are refereed twice every game. I don't really think you can
Are you better now?
disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many goals we get disallowed, and it goes to VARs and they're checking it, and it's so frustrating because that should have stood. And when you 2-0, it's completely different. They would have got a buzz from that goal being disallowed, and then we're on the back foot again. And that could cost us points, which could cost us a title. And it's just not good enough. But we are 1-0 up, and it was another corner, so we keep scoring from corners. So that set piece coach, it's he's clearly making his money. But that is where we're dangerous, and we need to stop. In my opinion, we keep playing, in our own half trying to play out, but we just need to get the ball up the field as quickly as possible and get set pieces because, in my opinion, that's the only way we're scoring goals today.
If you look at now, the set piece guys be getting a lot of people saying he's doing really well, but we need to do the free flowing football. I mean, it's
Yeah.
getting your set pieces when the games are tight and things like that, and giving the guy the applause for obviously we scored with corners, which we hadn't scored for a while. But I mean, I missed the first 15 minutes here, but when you watch that challenge with the goalkeeper, the protection the goalkeepers are getting nowadays, it's getting embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
Aye, well, I mean, goalkeepers are the most protected player in the pitch. I think. I mean, what else is Fernandez meant to actually do with his arms?
Aye.
What else
I
is
know,
he meant
I
to do?
keep-
I mean, you can't jump with your hands in your pockets or your hands at your side. No, he's got to be a bit physical jumping up for it.
Aye,
Fernandez is winning the heater anyways, no matter what. No matter if he puts his arms there or what. Fernandez is still winning that heater.
It looked more like he was protecting himself. It looked like he was trying to
Aye.
put it in to hurt him.
Aye.
He was protecting himself. He knows the guy's coming in, which he usually do. He did touch the ball with his hand. The goalkeeper's never winning the ball. I mean, goalkeepers just put yourself in the right position, but he does what any goalkeeper would probably do nowadays.
Aye.
Which you would probably tell him, just fall or just jump in, just because the referees are going to give you a lot of protection.
Aye.
And it should be 2-0 up, but just need to carry on with the end. But I'd like to see David maybe the free flowing football.
Aye. Well, I
But
think.
fair dues to the set piece guy.
Aye, well, I think when you talk about the free flowing football there, I think Aberdeen are actually getting quite a lot of space as well going forward. I think
Because we keep losing the ball in our own half.
They're getting a lot of space, and we've been a wee bit lucky. Suter with a good challenge earlier on in the game, good block there. We've been a wee bit lucky as well that Aberdeen haven't been so great going forward. It was similar at Ibrox as well. They got a good few chances, and
Quite a few chances, aye.
we were lucky that they never put them away. So
Yeah, they're getting into good positions. But for me, I think we need to move Gassama off that right hand side. I feel like he's just an empty shirt at the minute. He's lost the ball a few times, which led to some of those transition moments that you just
I think
spoke
it's
about.
I think Gassama's also coming in a wee bit too deep. I would say as well. He's coming in very deep.
Yeah, but for me,
He's quite central as well sometimes.
He's coming in quite central as well, quite deep.
But when he has a kind of free role, sometimes he looks like he can get into places where he can see danger. But I think if he can swap with the left hand side sometimes and they know what they're doing, as long as the forward knows and the rest of the team know what they're doing, and they're all doing it in union, then it can really upset their team. But they need to do it together. It's a bit like pressing. There's no point pressing one guy presses. You want the whole team to press and know when they're doing it together.
Exactly.
And they just keep practicing what they're doing now, but they're still they're doing very well. I missed the first 15 minutes, but we are open to a few chances, aren't we?
Aye. I mean, Ryan, what's your thoughts on that?
think we're doing all right, mate. It's obviously never going to be a great game of football because of the conditions. We've just got to get our goal. That's the kind of key. Yeah. You know, you just got to kind of keep their tails down. If we get another goal, I don't see them come back. They might get one. I can't see them getting two. But the next goal's massive. We've got to make sure we're the ones that get it.
I think if we get a few goals ahead, especially a couple of games, the confidence will really grow in the team. You'll see them more relaxed. Things like if they go through your head every time, especially you watch Celtic the other day there, when they were struggling the first 20 minutes, but as soon as they went 3-4 up, they could relax. The atmosphere in the whole place changes. The fans change and everything. And that's one thing I think we need for our players now, to get a wee bit more confidence. Sometimes they put the games to bed early doors, but just to maintain that, get the confidence up.
Aye, well, I mean, if we go in this second half and we score a goal in the first 5-10 minutes in this second half, I think that puts the game to bed for me.
Yeah, I think that would kill it. You know, it would kill the atmosphere. It would kill the confidence of their players. So I think it's so important to get a goal in the first 5-10 minutes. Do you think there were going to be any changes, Ryan, to the team at half time?
I doubt it. There's not enough strength in the bench to be changing it. You just can maybe just go to watch for the injuries. I think Gasama's taking a bit of a tug in his arm there. Looks like he's twisted his arm a wee bit. I would agree, swap him over onto the left-hand side. He offers probably about 50% of what he does on the left-hand side. So I'd maybe like to see him kind of switched over. It might be tactical. We think the left back is weaker than the right back, but I think that's probably the only change I would like to make. I think apart from that, would be pretty solid.
I mean, for me, when you're talking about there, that we've not got enough strength in the bench, I agree with you there. The only really strength we've actually got in the bench is probably Miovski, and I don't think we've any reason to actually bring him on. I don't think Jamaica's done anything wrong, and unless we move to a two up front, which I highly doubt, I don't think we need to change to a two up front on a game like this.
No, I wouldn't change him. I think he's done really well in the first half, being able to battle hard.
He's got the right mentality. He's pressing. He's getting right in amongst it. I think he's not really done much else apart from that. I mean, hopefully we get a goal or two for the big man in the second half, but.
But the thing is, we're not really creating any chances, you know, in terms of like open play chances. But for me, you know, we haven't got the wide men to really do that at the minute. You know, we've got two wide men that keep coming too deep to try and get the ball. You know, they're not utilised in the forward areas enough. We've got Moore, he's just not a winger for me. You know, we need someone who's going to be running the other way. Moore wants the ball to feet all the time. I would, if it was up to me, I would potentially look at, and Asgard, he hasn't done much wrong. You know, he got the goal obviously that put us 1-0 up. But if we were going to make a change, for me, it'd be the gas man on the left-hand side. I would be looking at getting Ant-Man back in on the right-hand side and then bringing more in that number 10 role. And then Asgard would be the unfortunate one to miss out. But that would be it. That's all I could think of that we could do now to potentially be more creative in the final third. But that's an area where I think we still need to do some business in January, you know, in the forward areas. We need wingers that are gonna attack the fullbacks and create chances for us and help to build this free flowing team, you know, because at the minute we're set piece FC, I think, you know, and you know, it's great because, you know, it's a big part of football that we can score goals from it. But moving forward, we're definitely going to need to improve on our free flowing football. But for this game in particular, you know, as long as we just get the 3 points, we get the win, then that's all that matters.
Well, that's it. I mean, the best chance that we had, apart from the goal, well, 2 goals really, arguably, best chance that we probably had was Diamandi. I don't know if you actually missed it or not. It was Diamandi had a good chance for range. Had it very well. It was unlucky. Keeper made a good save. But apart from that, we've not had really many chances for open play. For me, I mean, I think as long as we score goals, I don't care how we score them, as long as we score them. No. But I do agree if we do need to improve and start free-flowing football, but because that's the thing, teams will start to know, well, teams surely are starting to notice that we're scoring all our goals for set pieces. Teams will be doing that in training. That's what Aberdeen, I assume Aberdeen will have been doing some sort of set piece training midweek, through the week. So teams will find us out with set pieces. If we're just scoring our goals purely from set pieces, teams will start to find us out. We'll find that we'll not be working anymore. So we do need to start improving on a free flowing football. I think we'll see an improvement in the second half. I really hope so anyways.
I think Miovski might come on in the last half hour. I think we've been a counter-attacking player, and Aberdeen know what he can do. It makes a wee bit of fear, and it makes you sit a wee bit deeper. But if the game opens up with his counter-attacking play, and he seems to do a lot better when away from him, it always reminds me of some like counter-attacking players like Lovencrans and things like that. In pre-tight games, they just look like a nothing thing. But European football, all for them games, they come with superstars. And they use that space and they can adapt to it. But I don't think he's great when there's a low press, you know, in the thing. But I think in this game, Aberdeen, the last half hour, I wouldn't mind seeing Miovski.
Aye,
Yeah.
aye. Well, we've got a wee. Sorry, Jay, what you saying there? Sorry.
I was just going to say, for me, last 30 minutes, if we're still ahead in this game, you bring on the likes of Ant-Man, you bring on the likes of Miovski, and you just keep pinging that ball in behind them, making their defenses turn and face their own goal, get us up the pitch, and then create the space for the midfielders to sort of dominate the game. But, we've got Miovski on the bench. We can utilise him. He knows how to play on this pitch. He knows how to play in these circumstances. He's scored plenty of goals on that pitch for Aberdeen. So let's hope he gets one today for us. Anything else to add, boys? I think we're back on now, aren't we? So should we wrap up there?
I know.
One thing I'd like to put in here, we're right close to obviously the transfer, the window's open just now. The players in the bench who try to come on the park, they want to keep everything now to show they want to keep the place. So everybody's going to fight for them now. They can lose their bench, they can bring some signings in. So
Aye, I'd agree with
that's
that.
it goes.
Aye, but anyways, we're just about to come off here. Second half's just about to start. We'll be going live after the game anyways. If you want to come on, boys, we'll be going live.
Come here, Gary.
So come on in. We'll be going live after the game anyways.
Yeah, we will.
Our post-match thoughts.
On the Rangers.
Anyways, guys, more the Rangers. Hopefully a good second half here coming. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
For the other people.